Hey, my name is Jackson Gage and this is my jiu-jitsu journal, and this is, I believe, the 4th installment. Today I want to talk about an injury I got rolling last week. That's going to keep me out 3 to 4 months, and how I got it and how to avoid it. All right, check it out. So, just real quick, I just want to tell you about an injury I got. I'm out. It's a bummer. I was just getting in a flow. You know, I was going into my 3rd month of jiu-jitsu, and I was getting my gas tank up. I was understanding, you know, how to control my breathing. I was understanding that it's okay to get smashed and to put myself in positions that I don't like so I can learn how to get out of them, how to not spaz. All these minor things that you learn as a white belt, they were clicking in my head. Because somebody can tell you something a million times, you know what I mean? But if you're not experiencing it, you're not going to learn it correctly. I don't think. And that goes with anything in life. You have to, just like you tell your kids, don't do this, don't do that, this is right for you, surround yourself with good people, da 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 da. It doesn't, they hear you, but it's not going to click until later when they experience it. So basically I was rolling. We had been drilling a baseball choke from side control. So you get side control, you get knee on belly, you get the baseball choke grip in, and then you sink the choke in and you slide your knee over their arm, because they're gonna defend here. So you slide your knee off of the belly and you slide it, you pin their arm down, and you go north south and you sink the choke in deeper. Well, we got to live rolling, and I'm rolling with this guy about my size. He's about 200 pounds, about my height, so little bit, maybe 10 pounds less than me. But I ended up getting everything that we had just drilled. This is the first time that ever happened. So I got the lapel. We were doing the baseball choke with by grabbing the lapel, the lapel from the belt or whatever, and wrapping around there, like trapping their arm with the lapel. So if that makes sense. So I got the grip. I got the baseball grip. I fucking sunk it in. I got the knee on belly. I sunk it in. And I'm like, oh, motherfucker, I got this goddamn choke. I'm going to sink this bitch in. There's no stopping this now. It's already sunk in. He's not going to. So I took my knee off of the belly, and he was blocking my route to go north-south, right? I couldn't go around his head. And so I tried to slide my knee. I slid my knee across my body and to pin his arm down so I could go north-south. And when I did that, I met with some resistance from his arm. It wasn't working. So I tried harder. I pushed harder with my leg, and and keep in mind my knee is across my body right now. Wow. So I'm pushing it across my body forcefully instead of figuring out another route, right? Instead of strategizing and doing something, you know, law of least effort, I pushed it. And when I did that, deep in my groin, like deep as you can get in the groin, you know, like way up in there, I heard like a just like that, man. Fuck. And felt it and heard it. Felt like a pop and a tear and a fucking rip. And it was just fire pain, man. Fire pain. And I got a good pain tolerance, but that was like where it takes your breath away. This shit hurt so bad. And so I ended up letting it sit for a few days, and the pain didn't go away. I tried. When I would get into bed, I'd have to lift my leg up. I still have to, with my hands, set my leg in bed. To get out, I have to lift my leg up, get it out of bed. I can't lay on my back and lift if I lay on my back to lift my legs, my brain is telling me to do it, but when my right leg, it won't lift, right? So I'm like, fuck. So after about a week, I'll call the doctor. I'm like, fuck, I gotta go see the sports doctor, man, because this shit is not getting any better. It's been a week. So I went to see him, and he told me I have a torn proximal adductor tendon, which means the adductor muscle is the growing muscle that allows your leg to open and close, right? So you need that for jiu-jitsu big time. And then the tendon is the piece, the little sinewy piece at the top of the muscle, right? There's no blood in it. It's the little white piece you see, you know? And that is what connects your adductor muscle to your pelvic bone. That is torn. I have a tear there. Like, fuck, are you kidding me? I looked it up on YouTube. It's so rare that there's not even anything on motherfucking YouTube explaining how to heal from it, what to do about it. And the sports medicine doctor was just like, you know, sorry, man, there's nothing we can do. All you can do is heal it. Don't put yourself in situations where you're gonna hurt it more, and just rest. And I would say, this is the doctor, I would say you're not gonna roll for at least 4 months. So July. I'm like, I can't fucking, 4 months? I'll just get in the flow of this shit. What a fucking bummer, dog. You know? And you know, there's nothing I can do. It's one of those things, there's nothing you can do about it. It's going on over 2 weeks now, and it's really not getting any better. So I'm hoping that that's going to change. But my advice to you, man, my advice is something I learned as a white belt through that whole situation is, and I learned it by experiencing it, but my professor also told me, and then a very close friend of mine who was a high-level competitive purple belt told me, what are you doing forcing it? Don't force, you can't force things. That's how you're gonna get hurt. Don't muscle it, don't force it. You know, if it's not working, then figure out a way around it. The purple belt told me, if you have the baseball choke sunk in, just hold on to that. Hold on to that choke, and then figure a way to sink it in as you go. But you have the grips, you have the choke. No need to rush it at that moment. And which made sense to me. I forced it, and my fucking tendon tore. You know, so lesson learned. Don't force shit. But it's a huge lesson. I got to sit out for 4 motherfucking months, which I'm unhappy about. But I'm still going to class 2 to 3 times a week and just watching and learning technique. Can't really learn it by watching, but at least it's getting pumped into my brain, you know. And someday it might click while I'm rolling or something. I don't know. But yeah, man, that was my, so I can't really make any jiu-jitsu videos right now. This will be my last one for a while. I can give you an update in a couple weeks maybe, just to see how it's feeling. But yeah, I'm totally bummed out, man. I was having a great time, feeling good, making good connections, working out, getting the hang of things, you know, feeling better, feeling more confident with everything, and then boom, that happens. But everything happens for a reason, and not only in jiu-jitsu but in life, man. Any problems you come across, anything that happens that you may look at like a negative seed, you know, that's, wherever there's a negativity or a failure, there's always a seed for an equal or a greater benefit. You just have to find it in your life, right? And so I'm looking for the silver lining in me being injured. You know, I'm just gonna stay positive, do what cardio I can, lift some upper body weights, which the doctor said I could do. And anyhow, if you have any questions, if you've had the same injury, hit me up. I can talk to you about it, tell you what I've done to make it feel a little bit better. I've been using CBD. I vape CBD. I put CBD and THC topical on the area, which is, it's pretty deep, so it's hard to get any effect from that, but I'm doing it anyway. Ibuprofen, and a lot of mindset. Just imagine myself feeling better every day. Imagine myself feeling better. Be what you want to, you know, whatever your vision is, you got to be it. So I want my leg to be better. Let's make it happen with the mind, you know. So I'm doing what I can, and yeah, man. So hit me up if you have any questions, and we will reconvene as soon as I get back to jiu-jitsu. But if you have any questions I can answer in the meantime, I'll make a video for that. All right, take care, and yeah, man, keep walking towards your goals. Don't stop. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let anybody stop you. And yeah, you're gonna get where you want to go eventually, man. So all right, Jackson Gage, peace and love to you. Take care.